Yes, sir. It needs to be made full screen.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Fine. Yeah, go ahead. So this is a second gravida, 26 weeks mother who is still pregnant, and there is O negative. Mother is O negative. Husband is O positive. D positive. Previous pregnancy, NTD status is not known. Present pregnancy, ICT is 1 in 32. So what are the various types of RH antigens you know? Just list them, whatever you know. And what is the next step you want to do in this above scenario? Yeah, where is the chat box? Yes. Yeah, answers? No one is there?
Request all of you to please type in your answers in the comment box.
Okay. So what are the various antigens? RH antigens, you know. Only D, that's all. There are no other antigens. Kel is not an RH antigen. You don't have a small d. Yeah, we have capital D, small c, big C, small e, and a capital E. There is no small d. Okay. Yeah. So what is the next step in the above scenario? What is that we have to do? Once ICT is positive, how do you monitor the pregnancy? Serial monitoring of what is done? Very good. Someone has written MCAPSV. Very good. So mother wants an anti-D. So is it useful? Should we give anti-D? No. Very good. Because already the ICT is positive, so there is no role in, there is no point in giving an anti-D. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Yeah. So what which is not a sign of HSPDA among all the four? Not a sign of HSPDA. Not a sign. MR is mitral regurgitation. Everyone is writing D. Left ventricular output more than 300. It's a high output, isn't it? High output is not a sign of hemodynamically significant PDA. PDA velocity, isn't it? So when you have a high velocity flow, it's not a sign of HSPDA, isn't it? Okay. Let's move on to the next one. So I think this we discussed. So what is not useful in preventing BPD? So very good. It's simple. Antenatal corticosteroids, yes, not useful. Yeah, identify the lesion on this ultrasound. So the arrow, identify what is that is shown in the arrow. Is it IVH? The arrow. Good. It is periventricular hemorrhagic infarction. Very good. Okay. So it is a hemorrhagic infarction, a fan-shaped infarct, which is there extending onto the parenchyma. There is an IVH also, agreed, but that is along with IVH, you have a periventricular hemorrhagic infarction. Okay. This is again classically seen in this view also, sagittal view also. Yeah. Hydrocephalus kahan hai isme? I don't see a hydrocephalus yet. There is no hydrocephalus. Achha, long term consequence of PVHI. PVH is unlikely to lead to hydrocephalus. Yeah, what type of CP? Yeah, CP, what type? It's unilateral, isn't it? Hemiplegic. That's the right answer. So hemiplegic type. Okay. Prevention of NEC. All are true except. So except one, everything else is helpful in preventing NEC. Oh, someone started with B and now you have flurry of B. Standardized feeding regimen is useful in decreasing the incidence of NEC. It is one of the important strategy. Okay? So it is minimal enteral nutrition. MEN does not prevent NEC, nor does it increase the risk of NEC. Okay? Right. Yeah. The last one. It's a healthy baby under phototherapy being monitored by pulse ox. Saturation readings are 53. What will you do? Very good. So you stop phototherapy and then recheck. So you should stop phototherapy and then recheck. So what could be the reason for this error? How phototherapy affects your pulse ox readings? Excessive cry? Very good. It is an intense light, isn't it? Phototherapy is working by light. So when you have an additional light, it interferes with the signal. So the sensor gets confused because of an excessive ambient light. So that is why it is always a good idea to cover the probe whenever you are when a baby is under phototherapy. Good. I think there is one more last one. Yeah. Baby is being nursed under the incubator in a servo mode. Set temperature is 36.5. Skin temperature is 37.5. Air temperature is 37.5. So where is the problem? Incubator mode. Set temperature is 36.5. Skin temperature is the baby's temperature is more and the air temperature is more. Yeah, air temperature is high, I agree, but why? What is the problem? No humidification. No, nothing to do with humidity. Thermo-neutral environment is less. What is this? It's basically because the probe is dislodged. That is why you have a skin and air temperature being the same. The probe is lying on the baby's bed. Understand? So that is why you have a similar reading of both. Okay, so if you have such a display, always look at the baby. Whether the probe and attach the probe properly. I think that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you all the fellows for staying back until this late night FEAT session. But I think it was a very, very interesting, very informative session. All the 3 cases went so well. So we'll meet you all after 1 week on 10th May. I request the next 3 presenters in the list to be ready with your cases. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.